Hello and welcome everybody to the patch notes for February 6th for NAEU Black Desert. Today we're going to be starting with the events first. First off, we have the Get Upgrade Materials event coming back, the Jewels of Imperfect Power. Pretty much grinding in various monster zones during the event period, you will get the Jewel of Imperfect Power, which you can then in the Manage Currency UI exchange for either the cups that you're used to for the accessories or the shards respectively. The Jewel of Imperfect Power can be exchanged even after the event, so this actually remains. And remember, you can also just get one of these cups and upgrade it with 20 Essence of Dawn into a cup for the Karazad. The list of Jewel of Imperfect Power drop zones are here, but listed by territory. I'm just going to slowly scroll through these. If you want to check a certain region, just quickly pause, but it pretty much covers all the zones in BDO. One thing that is new, also highlighted, is Dekia 2 Olans, which wasn't there last time. The Mount Faster growth got extended, so this still is active. So the 100% Mount XP is still available, and also the drop rate event has been extended to February 13th. Including the Wandering Dalashane's 5-hour cooking and alchemy buff. And also the life XP, combat XP, and drop rate. Back to the patch notes. It is pretty much the global patch notes from last Friday. The Great Ocean and Bartering update is here. We have the reduced refresh cooldown times can be activated multiple at once. The Megoria Star Bartering info is now going to be displayed on the world map. The bulk move function for storage has been implemented, and selling storage items can also be now selected by quantity and making it a little bit easier. We now can also view only owned in the barter window, and also still hide the completed barter nodes, which is now a picture instead of the text. Also, this kind of flew under the radar. I don't know if they moved this in between or was just bad translation. We can also grab cargo directly from the barter info window, which is pretty nice. Not being able to find it, just pressing on the storage and then saying 1, it's absolutely awesome. We have the value increase on the barter trade goods, including the Crowcoin value changes for some of the locations out in Megoria, and also the 3 islands on the way to Hakoven. The increase on the islands to Hakoven isn't that massive, but still better than nothing. And also some sea monster loot, well, the missing sea monster loot, like the Violent Sea Monster Bone and the Violent Sea Monster Ooze, have been added to the barter exchange materials for the item exchange. Great Ocean Monster Zones, we have the changes for Saltwater Crocodile. It is, as expected, the Sea Monster Spirit Pouch and the other Sea Monster Spirit Pouch effectively getting an increase on drop. It's just pretty much translates straight into more silver. The Goldmont Pirate territory, sadly, is the one that got the buff on the 600 times drop rate on the Golden Coral, Elaborate Pearl Necklace, Obsidian Crystal, Bracelet, and Golden Turtle Shell. At the same time, this might actually make the zone more worthwhile. We'll have to see if some people test that. And the Leprechaun spawn rate has been increased by 150% when defeating 9 sharks and black rust in the designated area. Breezy crystals are also getting made cheaper by about 150,000 silver. This might actually make it worthwhile to buy them to supply cannonballs when staying out longer. The sailing quests got simplified as it was shown before, so Velia and Hefaria can be picked up in one location now. The rewards were pretty much doubled across the board. In this case, even Origin of the Wind by 50 times. We're just going to slowly scroll through this. It pretty much is a direct push through from global. They've also added crow coins to a few Sally's rewards, which is really great. This says decouple. I think this was 10 times the sailing XP during the global lab, so I'm thinking this is just a bad translation. The recipe for chowder has also changed with this change from a daily to a weekly. It now takes 1 dried pearl oyster flesh or 5 dried shellfish, 2 pepper, 2 pork, 1 milk, 1 teff bread. This should make chowder much more available. It should be quite interesting, and it should make this quest very much worthwhile, especially getting 10 special Belenos meals out of it as well. Relay delivery goods are getting barter XP added. Same thing for a lot of the other delivery quests, getting bartering XP added to them. The barter quests are also getting barter XP added to them with the increased sailing XP on some of them. And we also get new weeklies. Well, 1 weekly, barter 100 times. Then we also have a at World's End where you deliver supplies to Ankado Inner Harbor, and another one to deliver supplies to Hakoven Island. Really great for barterers, very much worthwhile, just to add these to your rotations. Okila Island quests are also getting improved. The otter that we used to deliver the iridescent pieces to and the coral pieces, pretty much the requirement got multiplied by 5, but so have the rewards almost. In the case of the Okila coin, we're even getting a little bit more. The Okila Wharf quests are also getting the small changes. The crow coins are being made standardized, sailing XP is being doubled, ship rewards are being the selected option. Overall, good change, can't really complain. We're also getting a change to the Lekrashan quests from the big 20-20 per daily being taken down to 5 and 5, and then also gaining a weekly for 10 sea creatures each. Very much worthwhile for picking this up on the Sailor. Then we have the big Rusalka Crystal update coming. This crystal does not have RNG connected to it. When you roll the stat, you effectively roll one of the stats as we're used to the crystals, but no matter what the stat is, you will get the maximum stat on this. These stats are speed 4.5, acceleration 4.5, turn 9%, brake 9%, weight limit 1350 LT, durability 22,500 durability, extra damage to sea monsters is plus 900 per hits per ship, and the extra damage to ships is 450 times hits per ship. The recipe for these crystals isn't too bad. We got the Origin of Megoria 10 times, the Okila Crimson Freshwater, and the Void Sea Crystal as we're used to. The Void Sea Crystal was mentioned to be buyable for 40 crow coins. That is very, very generous. If you don't get the stat you want, you do need 3 Origins of Rusalka. This got changed, it was 1-to-1, so we need to melt down 3 of the Rusalka to re-roll the Rusalka into a new one, this time, or as before, Origin of Rusalka with a Void Sea Crystal, and you can re-roll it. They've also updated the special barter items in line with the Rusalka Sea Crystal update, so what used to be the Supreme Megoria Sea Crystal is now a Rusalka Crystal if you get the special barter. Then there's also slight changes for the sea crystals in general. The lower stats have been removed to lower the amount of crystals. And also, when you now use Simple Alchemy on the Megoria sea crystals, you get 1-to-2 Origins of Megoria instead, which is also pretty great. So, treasure map pieces are becoming stackable. That is pretty much what we saw before. Also, the wharfs at Ilia and Coit Island is being improved massively. The boat is going to be pretty much ready to drive out, no longer needing to turn. There's also the little blurb about removing some reefs, where they're currently still working on that. The group chat titles have been given out again for the 90-day title. They've added a Arena of Solare end reward for the name frames. The current season will still be going to March 6th. The name frames will be issued on March 6th based on the Arena of Solare emblems, and they will be in effect for all the Arena Solare matches upon receiving, practice, custom, and ranked matches included, most likely until the next season. We can see some examples here. They pretty much just frame your name, allowing you to show off your achieved rank this season. There's also a small change for the max mana on the Resolute armor. Damage reduction and evasion, plus 10 being a... Oh no, this is the max mana from plus 10 apparently to plus 100. They removed the restriction of being unable to enhance items below plus 15 enhancement with 20 or less durability. This has also been applied to gear with fewer enhancement levels, such as sovereign weapons. They've improved the event Blessing of Flame buff icon to match those of the items. They fixed an issue where the effects of the following items were stackable: Blessing of Flame, Melty Marshmallow Munch, and the Cozy Hot Cocoa. And they changed the event premium output box to be openable by Deadeye. Then we have a small change for Khan. Now that when you strike Khan with a cannon from the Guild Monster Bean Cannon Assembly Kit, you'll always land a critical hit. This should speed up the Khan killing in general. There's a small fix for the Sharpshooter Fox Bandit attacks. In Narcian, there's a fix for the Wild and Boss Shadow Lions, where they did not properly return to its position when it failed to detect nearby players. In Land of the Morning Light, they also fixed an issue where some attacks of the following monsters were only hitting one target. In the single Black Shrine for Gumiho, Sangashiki, Mudang, Apex Changri, Bamboo Legion, and Imogi, and for the group bosses for Bulgasol, Uturi, and Dark Pong Wang, and for the world bosses Bulgasol and Uturi. We'll have to see how this pans out. And for the Black Shrine solo, they fixed a delay in Calamity 8 to 10 seconds charge attack when Changwei appears. We also have the changes for the Imperial Steed chances, now being a bit more affected by Training Mastery. If you pass the 2000, it pretty much puts another 2.2% up. Overall, obviously the higher level your horse, the better the chances, but now the more mastery you have, at least anything past 2000, you will get a max chance to get your horse. And they expanded the Mount XP increase cap from hot time and item usage effects. So via items it used to be 300%, now it's 1000, and during hot time 100% up to 1000 as well. They also removed the 1 hour training time previously applied when using a Mount All Skill training coupon and Mount Skill training coupon. Using the above items will now immediately train your Mount skills to 100% mastery. They've also changed the quest and knowledge for the Chim Young's Miraculous Fish Tank. They also mentioned this during the global. So they changed the Unexpected Encounter quest to no longer require the Iridescent Shellfish. The quest completion requirement for catching fish during the quest remains the same as before. They've also added knowledge for the Voltarion. Not that anybody has owned it yet, or most likely shouldn't be able to own it yet. And they've updated the quest requirements for Season Quest Day 31, Stretching Your Sea Legs. Before it was complete Philosi's Family Kindness, and now it is complete Filiberto Philosi's Request. They've wrapped up the Snowfall Crasher event, and they pretty much again want to thank us for having so much fun with it. Lando is also busy toiling away at expanding the Snowfall Crasher area, so the area will most likely remain. And they've moved the location of the event Snowfall Flare to the snowboarding slope starting point at Snowfall Crasher. The keyboard movement for the world map has also come out for us. This is quite nice. Pressing space on the world map will move the camera to the current character's location. So you can move the map and then press space and it will automatically snap back. We also have the added settings for save camera position and save camera angle. These can be activated separately. It will pretty much save the last position that the world map was open to, or save the last angle that you left the camera at when you reopen the map. They've also added the set loop save data in the world map to be stored in the settings archive. So if you have your settings archive and you save them, you won't lose them anymore. And they've changed the background of the Black Desert world displayed to match the current region. We'll have to see what this means. I'm kind of curious if they made the roads maybe a bit more visible, but we'll see about that. And the biggest change for our Velia rooftop enjoyers, the social actions via Quickslots also hit us this time around. So you can now hot slot all your social actions on your hotbar and activate them via quick selection. They've also changed the default settings for reviewing continuously from to professional instead of normal, and they've set the default to a max based on current energy instead of once. Then there's a small change for the OTP management page to require a relog when using a Steam account. And otherwise we have the same modifiers or changes that we had during Global. I flew through these earlier. Just general fixes to small issues. If you want to, you can read these yourself through the provided link. Usually it is just small fixes. Nothing big that I noticed in it. And with that, we are done with the patch notes for February 6th. We're going to quickly check the Pearl Shop if there's a big update there. Yeah, we do still have the Pearl Shop update. So we have the Sweet Valentine Seal. You can obtain the following items through the Managed Currency UI. You can get the title Cupid, Heart Flutter, Fly, Classic Outfit, Blessing of Old Moon, Choose a Dazzling Outfit, Choose Your Maid, and Cronstones. These are pink titles, and the titles exchangeable with the Sweet Valentine Seals above 2 types. Let's see how we can get these. So you make sure to enter the character name of the recipient when sending the letter, and not the family name. The Sweet and Special Valentine's letters cannot be recovered after they've been sent. So you get a Sweet Valentine's letter. Where do we get this? With the Valentine's Special Premium Pack, which gives you 4 premium outfit boxes, Artisan's Memory, Special Valentine's Letter, and Sweet Valentine's Letter, and 4 seals. You also get one with the Valentine's Premium and Classic Pack, which is a premium and classic outfit. Valentine's Choose Your Sweet outfit pack, 1 premium outfit, and you can select 2 from the Sugar Rush, Winterland Soiree, Academia, Primavera, Grandpa Karan's Helper outfit, Grandpa Karan's Assistant outfit, with which you also get 2 Patricio bags. They also have a Valentine's Mount All-in-One pack, with a Mount Brand Spellstone, Reset, Mount Growth, Mount and Old Skill Training coupon, and the Animus Horse Gear set, Crimson Bloom Horse Gear set, with 8 coupons and 8 Mount Level Down tickets, including some Sweet Valentine's letters. We also have a 20-day value pack with 2 seals and a Sweet Valentine's letter. There's also the return of the Ribbon Cat and Friends pack. So the Ribbon Cat is back, which you might be able to pre-order currently, if you're still missing a few of those. You can also get the Helter Skelter durability reduction, the Boar Wolf durability reduction, Snowlight Lynx durability reduction, Twilight Lynx, which is life XP, Pudgy Llama, which is life XP, Butrachium, which picks up very distant items. This is always quite interesting for the sailors out there. Marisham, which is again death penalty reduction. Bosun Jack is back with the big ship inventory weight, and Sudi Rory, which is the weight limit increase. We also have the triple growth fee back, choose premium outfit box 4 times again, item brand weapon stones, Deadeye accessories, which is the Siniza underwear, chic metal glass, round metal glass. And otherwise, there's additional discounts on family inventory 20% off, family weight 20% off. The ship category is 25% off. Underwear is currently 30% off. And the L'Elixir d'Amour inventory is 50% off. And with that, we are done. thank you everybody for tuning in, and hopefully we'll have a good time with this update in the new Salies.